Good morning and assalamu alaikum. Well, today we are going to start unit number 7, Sultan Ahmed Mosque. Just look at this picture. This is the beautiful Sultan Ahmed Mosque, also known as the Blue Mosque, which is situated or located in Turkey, Istanbul, Turkey. As you can see, it's such a beautiful mosque. It has got a very unique kind of architectural pattern. And in this chapter, we are going to read about the architectural pattern and how it is one of the greatest monuments. It is one of the greatest historical importance building that has been, a great historical importance has been laid upon this mosque for a number of reasons. And what are they? We are going to read it when we go through the lesson, we are going to see. First of all, I'm just going to go through the words and meanings. Here also you can see the words meanings given. Impressive, remarkable, embellished. The synonyms are the meanings actually. Impressive, remarkable, embellished, decorate. Interior, inside, carved, imprinted. Decorated, bejeweled or bedecked. Bejeweled or bedecked, both means decorated. Frequented, visited. Adorned, decorated. Appointed, selected, monuments, mark of respect, embellish, decorate, custom, tradition, hospice is hospital. Actually, hospice is an inn or a traveler's place to rest for a short while. When they stay there for a short while, that is known as an inn, INN. And it's also a place where they get treated for sometimes it's a small place where they getting treatment of some sort, where they stay for a short while and they're getting treated there. So it's not exactly a hospital, but yes, a little bit related to it. Mostly here it can be used as an inn or a traveler place to rest and stay for a while. Successor here, heir actually, successor, heir, and attained, reach, splendor, magnificence. So these are the words given here, and this is the picture. But before I go ahead, I would just like to go through the meanings of the difficult word in your books. Like embellish, okay, decorate, we have done. Hospice, we have done. Then Byzantine or Byzantine, or there's number of pronunciations available. Byzantine, as I would call, or Byzantine. They say Byzantine also. So Byzantine, Eastern Roman Empire is known as Byzantine. And then we come to vaulted. Vaulted means arched roofs, roofs which are arched, which are having an arch. Then we are having a word arcade. Arcade is a covered passage with arches. It's a covered passage with arches. Where arches are there, a lot of arches are there. And it's covered with the passage. Then it's magnitude, great size. Then we come to the next page, page 75, and we see the word cypresses. Evergreen coniferous trees known as cypress. Intricate means complicated. Pulpit means a raised platform from where preacher delivers a sermon. A place of, it's a platform at a very high place where actually the preacher goes and he delivers a sermon and a religious address. Sermon is a religious address. Okay. Jade means green stone, and then monument, as you've heard, a building or statue that is of historical importance. All right, now as we go through this lesson, we get to know that this is about, okay, then again words, there are plenty of words here given again, and their meanings in Urdu are also given, so that it's easy for you people to understand as well. So it as we go through the lesson, we come to know that where this mosque was built, why, and it's decorated so much, and its architecture is so pleasant to look at, so delightful to look at, that people generally go and visit and like this place, and it has become of great importance for the people of Turkey, that this mosque is given so much importance, and it's of historical importance because it has become like a monument, like a historical thing, like a thing which is of great importance, and we should pay respect to it. It's a mark of respect for the people of Turkey. So generally people go and visit, the tourists go and visit this place. And that how it was constructed between 1609 and 1616. So 1609 and 1616 it was constructed during that time period by Ahmed. The ruler who was there was Ahmed the First. Ahmed the First died, and then when he died, actually when he died, it was completed in the reign of the other successor, the other person who came in place of Ahmed the One. So the other person who, the other ruler who came in place of Ahmed the One was Mustafa the One. And in his time period, this mosque's construction was completed. Um, did it consist of in Ahmed the ruler first time period was that this masjid, like the other masjid of the time, comprises of a tomb. It comprised of a tomb of the founder, a madrasa, and a hospice. So an inn was there, staying place was there inside the mosque, a madrasa was there inside the mosque, and a tomb for the founder was also there. A place was left for the tomb of the founder. Then as we go further, we come to see that the royal architect Sedefper, the name Sedefper uh, Mehmet Aga, was appointed by the Sultan as in charge of this project. So the charge was Sedefper Mehmet Aga. And then how this project was completed, the opening ceremony was held in 1660, and the Sultan could not see the completion because it was completed in the reign of his, as I said, Ahmed the One, the ruler, Ahmed the One, the Sultan, at that time couldn't see the completion. So the completion was done in the reign of, during the rule of his successor, Mustafa the First. Now, it also reflects, this mosque also reflects the um, mosques that were present in the Eastern Roman Empire. The churches and the mosques in the Eastern Roman Empire, they were also similar to this mosque. And Hagia Sophia, a masjid of the a masjid which is there, one of the wonders of the Muslim architecture, was also kept in view as a model. So Hagia Sophia's model was kept as a model for the architectural building of this mosque, or blue mosque, or Sultan Ahmed Mosque. And on that model it was built. It has got a spacious forecourt, meaning the court or the courtyard is very spacious, as per usual. In those times it was like that. And it has continued vaulted arcade, meaning it has arched roof, and a passage which is filled up of arches. So arches were very much there, and it has got ablution facilities, ablution when you do wudu. So for wudu, the ablution, the facilities were there on both the sides, and in the center there was a fountain. So the fountains were actually, they looked at that time, they looked small in comparison to the great size of the courtyard, because the courtyard was a very huge one. And the best thing which I liked personally, I do not know whether you people are going to like it or not, but every ruler should have it. Like it says, a heavy iron chain is hung at the upper part of the court entrance at the western side. And nobody can go there. Only the ruler could go there. And why? Why was this heavy chain hung at the top? Because so that the ruler could bend himself when he had to pass through that. And this bending actually is associated with the humility a ruler should have. A humility in which he should be humble towards his people. He should try to solve their problems out. He should be helpful in every sense of the word. Now you can see this view. It's such a beautiful mosque with water all around, and how the greenery is also there. It really makes your heart melt. It's such a beautiful. Um, you become awestruck looking at it. And then at the same time, you can see coniferous trees, the cypresses, and then you can see that designs are complicated. The design is a very complicated one. Uh, because it had stained windows, meaning colorful windows were there, and with intricate designs they had complicated designs on them, the windows, and they allow natural light to brighten up its interior and the chandeliers. So the interior of the mosque was brightened or lightened up by these stained glass windows. When the sunlight used to enter, the stained glass windows, it struck, and it had gone through the complicated designs. It gave natural light to brighten up the interior of the mosque. And the chandeliers were also there, the lights, chandeliers, big lights that are there, big group of lights to illuminate the mosque. And then the decorations include ayat from the Holy Quran as well. The floors are covered with carpets. This is lovely. Meaning the ayat of the Quran is also there, which is a decoration in that mosque. So it looks really beautiful. Then he describes, the author comes to the part where he says that right of the mihrab, there is a mihrab also. Mihrab is the most important element in the interior of the masjid is the mihrab. Mihrab is a place which is a little bit um, a platform which is on a high side and which is made up of finely carved marble. To the right of the mihrab is a richly decorated pulpit. Pulpit is actually a place where the uh, religious person or the preacher has to go up at the top, sit there, and then he delivers his speech, his message, whatever he has to say to the people, the religious address that he has to give. So the masjid is so designed that even when it is most crowded, everyone in the masjid can listen and look at the imam. Imam is a must that one should be able to look at the imam. So the imam in the mihrab, if you right of the mihrab is the pulpit where he sit and then he delivers his message. Everyone can see him. The royal room is situated at the southeast corner, and then he describes how it's beautiful with roses and jade colors, green colored stones, and then minarets are there. How the minarets are there. Four minarets stand, one each at the four corners of the masjid, and each of these pencil-shaped minarets have three. Each of these pencil-shaped minarets has three balconies. So the balconies are also there. In the evening, a large number of tourists and Turks gather in the park facing the mosque to listen to the call of the evening namaz, the Maghrib prayers or the Isha prayers, whichever they are there. So I think they go during the evening, Asr or Maghrib, maybe. And then, yes, that's about it. And it's flooded with lights, and the masjid is still one of the most visited monuments of the world because people love it and they go there to see its architectural pattern, to enjoy it, to offer prayer, to see. Just look at this view. It's so beautiful with water all around, with trees all around. It's simply just beautiful. Subhanallah is what one can say about it. Okay, I hope you've understood, Julie. Thank you very much.